SmackDown is in the same building as Raw was last night, the Talking Stick Resort in Phoenix, Arizona. What a great name. So this show opens up with Renee Young interviewing AJ Styles. When the AJ comes out, he gets a huge pop. The fans love him. They start chanting AJ Styles. He's massively over. And Renee starts talking, and AJ kind of tells her just to shut up with his hand. It kind of embarrassed her, and the fans kept chanting AJ Styles. It was actually kind of funny. And she starts to interview him about the match, about the Fatal 5-Way at Fastlane in 2 weeks. Fastlane and Elimination Chamber and Fastlane just feel like drags. It's WrestleMania season. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania season. And whenever it's WrestleMania season, it should feel special. It should be the hottest time of the year. But I guess it really isn't until Elimination Chamber and Fastlane are over. So he's interrupted by Baron Corbin. He was writing down everyone as he was mentioning Baron Corbin. Corbin interrupts him. Great. They go back and forth. I thought Corbin almost turned babyface last week. I thought they probably should just turn him face, give him some momentum, but as a heel, he's nothing. Kevin Owens comes out, rips into Corbin, so I'm expecting, Zayn and Ziggler coming out next, but they don't. After Owens was done, he ripped into Corbin a bit, and Shane comes out, and Shane, KO's complaining it's not fair, so Shane makes a match with Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler is fucking dead. His entrance is shit. How it starts off with like this music record stopping, and he walks out and it's all black, and it's like 10 seconds later his music starts to play. It's fucking horrible. Owens and Ziggler having a match. So, I'm bored to death of Ziggler. I barely kept my eyes open for this match, but it goes on for a while. Ziggler gets off, and it's like they could have done this big thing with Ziggler 2-3 years ago. Well, 3 years ago, actually, that's when you should have done it. After he won that Survivor Series elimination match, he should have won the Rumble and won. He could have had the WrestleMania thing that year, but it didn't happen. They went with their big dog, so Ziggler, it's one of those things you just can never do that Daniel Bryan kind of thing with him. And Owens definitely is he's great. So he was ripping on Zayn in the promo, but then Zayn helps him win the match. KO wins. Ziggler's a loser anyway. I think it makes no sense for Ziggler to lose because he has no momentum. KO and Sammy do have momentum. No one thinks any other four guys besides the champ has any chance, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. They show Jinder Mahal walking in the back, and that's like a channel turner for me. All right, change the channel now. He's I don't care what he has to say. This fucking bum, just go away. You fucking one of the worst WWE champion in WWE history. Fucking horrible guy. Just a horrible wrestler. I don't know. He's a nice guy. I've heard he's a nice guy and stuff, but just a horrible wrestler. He's horrible on the mic. His promos are terrible. Rude interrupts him, and they start to attack Rude. One of the Singleters, I forget which one it is. I know one of them has a torn ACL. He's out for a while, but one of the other Singleters attacks Rude. Rude attacks him, and Orton comes out. And, it's another brawl, just like last week, except this week it's Rude left standing. Last week it was Mahal, this week it's Bobby Roode. And right after that, we go to the back with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. And this segment I think I've seen 100 times. SmackDown is so repetitive. It's just filler. SmackDown feels like filler. It's such a secondary show, it's unbelievable. All the big stuff's on Raw. The only thing that you look forward to on SmackDown is AJ Nakamura. Nakamura's not even on the show. Ever since he won the Rumble, it's like they have nothing for him. I don't think he has to do anything. I don't mind him not being on Fastlane. And he doesn't need to be on it. When you win the Rumble, it's kind of awkward. The next one we're going to do just be in some kind of random match. Just a filler match where you can get hurt. I don't mind him not being on the show, but he has no presence on the show anymore. It's like, oh yeah, Nakamura. It's like they're just cruising through it. I don't even know what they're doing at WrestleMania for the SmackDown brand. I'm not looking forward to any of the matches except the main match. I don't know what Charlotte and Asuka is going to happen. I hope it could be Charlotte Asuka or Charlotte Becky. Anyway, Shane and Daniel Bryan are going back and forth. Shane officially makes Jinder Mahal or Randy Orton and Bobby Roode. So it's like Shane's the face. Daniel Bryan won Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode. So Shane's definitely the face. He makes Shane's match is official. Daniel Bryan goes, "Okay, boss." So they're teasing tension out of him. No, it's going to be probably resolved Daniel Bryan getting fired instead of a fucking match. So after that, they go to the back. They go back to the ring, and Charlotte Flair's out for the 6-woman tag. So I can't believe how many 6-man and 6-woman tags I've seen in the last couple months. This is insanity. I am so fucking sick of seeing these multi-person matches. I am so fucking sick of it. I just saw a 6-man or a 6-woman tag main event Raw. Now I need a 6-woman tag on fucking SmackDown. Holy shit, stop with these fucking multi-woman matches. It's crazy. Charlotte has double duty tonight. It's her, Becky, and Naomi against the Riot Squad. And Charlotte's wrestling. She's in a mixed match challenge. Her and Bobby Roode against Bobby Roode didn't wrestle, by the way, but her and Bobby Roode against Nia Jax and Apollo, since we can't call him Cruz now. So the women's match got some time. It wasn't very good. It's just the Riot Squad suck. Charlotte's great, Becky's great, Naomi's okay. Riot Squad, not good. So what happened was Ruby Riott and the Riot Squad, they got the win on Becky Lynch. They hit her with their finisher, and Ruby Riott pins Becky Lynch. So I think what they're teasing was they were kind of seeing every single week Charlotte's going to take out one member of the Riot Squad, but I think they realized, well, we kind of miscalculated this and want this to go till before Fastlane, so they needed was Charlotte and Ruby Riott. So they had to sacrifice Becky Lynch to Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott pins Becky and Charlotte and probably Ruby next week. And there's no mention of Carmella's. Carmella's still in this fucking... Just get the briefcase off her. Just have her cash in and lose to Charlotte. I mean, there's no mention of her in the Riot Squad, Charlotte and Ruby. And not good for Becky. I mean, if it's Charlotte Asuka still, not good for Becky Lynch. She could even be on that WrestleMania card. Probably not. So KO and Sammy are backstage, and it's just Sammy trying to kiss up to him. It's clearly a trap. Tim saying, it's my fault. I'm going to lay down for you in the main event, and you're going to win the belt, and you did everything for me, yada, yada, yada. I hope it's not KO and Sammy at WrestleMania. I don't need to see that. I'd rather just see them team up against another team. I don't need to see them wrestle each other. It was funny, but it was kind of, Sami Zayn's actually really good as an annoying heel, so it was fine. So Roman Reigns educates us about Black History Month again, and then we go to New Day coming on. They do this thing where Big E does the aww, but it was kind of funny at first. Now he just does it till his throat scratches. Phoenix, and they do this fucking cartoon shit when they have when they say something, they fucking have the bubble letters on screen. It looks so fucking cheesy. It's terrible. So when they were out, Gable and regimented their opponents, and New Day wins. It's like, it was Xavier and Big E. It's like, why? Why do they have to fucking win? They've been together for 4 years, or 3.5 years. Benjamin and Gable are just dead right now. It's like, this could have helped them. I don't know why they have to fucking win. They're not going to win the title belts from the Usos. It's like, I don't need to see the fucking Uda. I don't want to see Benjamin and Gable break up. I'd like to see them have a run as a tag champs. It's unfortunate. Whatever. So when they're celebrating, they're immediately interrupted by the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan, and they're in action next. Before the squash match, they showed Charlotte Flair talking to Ruby Riott, saying she's going to defend her title against her. So I got to Charlotte and Ruby for the belt next week. And then the Bludgeon Brothers just kill some random 2 jobbers. So I guess it's Charlotte and Ruby Riott at fucking Fastlane. So Ruby Riott cuts a promo. She challenges Charlotte to Fastlane against Ruby Riott and Naomi next week. And Ruby will beat Naomi. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing with these damn women. It's fucking terrible. Charlotte and Ruby is going to be a shit match. There's no Usos. Usos didn't come out after the Bludgeon Brothers killed these random jobbers. No mention of the Usos. That fucking Baron Corbin selfie video is fucking trash. It's horrible. It's like he's reading off a script and they're playing the script on TV. They're fucking, that whole bubble letter shit is trash. It's cartoonish. It's like it's for little kids, even though the audience is more, they're not even young men. It's like fucking older guys in their 50s. It's a fucking joke. This fucking company sucks, man. SmackDown sucks. Now they're showing a video promo for Nakamura, which is really good. AJ Styles is out now for the main event against Baron Corbin. My God, I'm bored to death. This show sucks. SmackDown sucks. It's over. This fucking show's terrible. Raw's a way better show than SmackDown. Raw's not even that good, but SmackDown absolutely sucks now. It's hard to sit through. The ratings are going to go in the toilet soon. They're declining badly. The show was awesome. When they first had the draft, SmackDown was great. Now it's awful. It's horrible. They made a couple matches for Fastlane. They made Bobby Roode and Randy Orton, and then they made Charlotte and Ruby Riott official. So AJ and Corbin's going to be a snooze fest for the main event. I love AJ, but come on, Corbin's fucking terrible. Thankfully, AJ gets the win over Corbin. Match wasn't too bad, but Corbin, there was one thing that they kind of messed up on when AJ got thrown out of the ring, but it took 2. I don't like how Corbin kicked out of the first phenomenal form, but AJ got the win. So I mean, no hype at all into Fastlane, no interest at all into Fastlane, no interest in SmackDown, and just these fucking middle pay-per-views have been terrible, and they're roadblocks on the road to WrestleMania. That's, I shouldn't have, kind of a pun, but I mean, This build up, the WrestleMania build up hasn't really started until we get through these fucking February and March shows. And these shows are just, the build up's just been boring. It's just all filler before the good stuff starts. And SmackDown's been boring. No momentum for the show, and another boring show. The show actually ended with Owens and Zayn coming out to beat down AJ after the match, but Corbin attacked them both, and he nailed them both with the end of day, so Corbin stands tall. Just a boring SmackDown, and SmackDown has just been terrible as of late. And another bad episode. The show is just dull as hell.